how to talk like a normal person. And why should you learn from me? Because when COVID was still kind of there doing stuff, what happened was that I spent every day, all day, on my bed playing video games and lying on my bed. So much, in fact, that I have marks on my back of how much time I spent on my bed. And because of that, I didn't talk with anyone at all during the 2 years that the COVID lockdown endured. I would come back to my school life, right? And I would have no actual friends because the classes were just mixed together and separated. So I knew no one in them, just didn't talk with anyone. I was just like trying to make myself look cool or something. You know what I mean? So one time after COVID, I actually got to talk with one single person, and it was because I got paired into a work group which had another guy that was kind of like me in the moment, that didn't really talk much and was kind of shy. So we would just talk together all the time because of the only thing that we were the only ones that we actually kind of knew. Right now, for example, I'm in uni. It wasn't a particularly hard for me to actually make like a friend group and get to know people that I'm kind of compatible. Putting it simple, I went from an awkward as fuck person who didn't even knew how to actually speak, how to get to know someone, how to actually like ask questions, how to listen to people, to literally being in a friend group and having people that I know and that can actually help me in uni. So, how it changed my approach to social interactions to improve my social skills, kind of thing. You have to start a conversation. I know there's a possibility someone out there will start talking to you, but that is the easiest thing ever. Everyone wants someone to talk to them. Even the people that are really social, they also want someone that starts a conversation. You know, I am no exception to the rule. Everyone wants someone to talk to them, to start a conversation. But no one wants to start a conversation. So you need to start it. You know, if you attack first in a video game or in fighting, you know, in martial arts, if a punch goes faster than someone reacting to the punch. You know what I mean? It's the same concept. You have the advantage if you start a conversation, and they like you more because you started talking before them. So they didn't have to be uncomfortable by trying to talk to you. You know, you become uncomfortable first, so you start a conversation. The world rewards the one that is bold. It is a very, very true statement of the world. Now, you can start a conversation with 3 main ways. First thing would to just have a thought and express it to someone else that is around you. Let's say, for example, you're sitting next to someone, so you start to think, and the first thought that comes into mind is, I kinda like Shingeki no Kyojin. Like, the ending was not the best, right? Like, there were so many things that had no sense in it, but the story, just everything else in the story of Shingeki no Kyojin is so good. And then you just turn to the side and say, bro, you know, I absolutely love Shingeki no Kyojin. Like, everything except the ending was so good. And there is. You just started a conversation. There's nothing else to it, bro. There's nothing else to it. Now there's questions. So you can start a conversation with questions by saying, hey, do you know when this train stops? For example, random questions. Okay, so then it is compliments. How I do it is to just start with a compliment, a random compliment about anything except their looks. Like you can say maybe that their clothes look good, right? But you cannot just say that they just look good. That's something more to say to your friends, just see your friends and you haven't seen your friend in, like, I don't know, a month or something. Just you're not, and you just tell them, bro, you look good. But not with a random person. It has to be something specific, so that it gives you a more charming type of energy. And after the compliment, you just transition into a normal conversation. It's very simple, but it's quite hard to practice it. How I improved my social skills. Deep breath. Taking a deep breath just makes you be in the moment and basically eliminate any distraction on the conversation. And that is something that most people, they wouldn't even dream of it. Having random thoughts is the basic way of existing in this world. As simple as that. But when you're talking to someone, you want to hear them out. That is one of the main things that makes you a good conversationist or a good person to talk to, that you hear people out. Because that's the main thing that makes it pleasant to talk to you. Because that's what people want to do. People want to talk and talk and talk. Everyone wants that. Someone to just talk to, right? To hear them out. That's what everyone wants. And that's only achievable by meditating or taking a deep breath constantly when you're talking to someone, to eliminate your thoughts, basically, and be able to hear them out. Taking a deep breath also eliminates awkwardness when you're talking to a female. It makes you seem more confident too. Plus, it eliminates overthinking. Taking a deep breath is so good to concentrate into things too. This should not only be something that you do when you are having a conversation. This should be a thing that you do when you want to concentrate into something. If you want to make it even better, just start meditating, bro. And if you want to try it, you have to try it at least 1 week or 2. Now, we're coming up to smile. And this is a very simple one. And it sounds cliche when you talk. It sounds different when you are smiling and talking than when you're just having a calm expression and talking. Let's say, for example, I'm talking right now and I'm not smiling. But if I were to be smiling, it just sounds totally different. It just translates into a more positive interaction. Just the smile. Smiling, quite literally, brings a more social and happy version of you. It's just an instant thought for social skills. Now, the next one is being yourself. It's something that kind of hurts, because there will be people that will not like you at all. By my experience, that kind of hurts. But there is something that makes up for it. It doesn't make up for it. It's more that makes up for it. It is called making genuine friends. Not because you do whatever they say, not because you do whatever they want you to do, but that like you because you are you. People that you enjoy being with. Plus, females will know, well, not every female, but intelligent girls will know when you're not being genuine. Of course, gotta still better yourself. If yourself is shitty, you want to better yourself first. You want to be better, but you got to have the confidence to just be yourself around other people. And when you are alone, you can try to better yourself. So the next one would be being lighthearted. Being lighthearted basically means to 50% being in a serious mood and 50% being in a joking mood. You have to be able to take a joke or joke around a little bit, because people have lives. They have to work, they have to get stressed doing stuff. They want someone that can just joke around a little bit. It'll just be like a change of pace. Now, the only exception would be when having a deep conversation. Like, you don't want to be joking around when someone is telling you their life. So you just do 70%, 30% more serious than joking around. It could just be at 80-20, around there. This is probably not the best at like teaching stuff, right? There's no way this is, because I'm just starting, but I'll practice, I'll get better. Like, subscribe, and that's it. Thank you, bro. Goodbye.